Hey everybody, it's Josh again. Welcome back to Joshawott, the Power of Eevee, version 1.5.1. In the last episode, we started off on my first ever fan game I ever created, which combines Mega Man and Pokemon together. We found out that Topic had been kidnapped by Team Rocket. Now I must go defeat the 8 Eeveelutions to get the keys to the base. So we had defeated half the Eeveelutions in the last episode. We defeated Vaporeon, Glaceon, Leafeon, and Sylveon. So in this episode, we're gonna take down the remaining 4 Pokemon Masters. Umbreon, Espeon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon.
The adventure continues!
So, since the last Pokemon Master we defeated was Sylveon, the Fairy type, so next we're gonna go after Umbreon, the Dark Pokemon Master. I'm gonna say this right now. Umbreon is my favorite design of the Eeveelution so far. That is, if they introduce any more Eeveelutions in the later games. But starting off, we are in Umbreon stage, the Dark Matter plant. We're gonna be dealing with lots of Dark-type Pokemon too. Piano, Sneasel, even got Howtower. Gonna find a lot of devious Pokemon here. I even got Absolute. I'm gonna show off Boom Blast a little bit. Use the arrow keys to kind of aim it. And even aim it down and up. Got the 0. Yeah. I also used the Shadow Man stage for Mega Man 3 to make Umbreon stage. I definitely think the music here fits Umbreon's style. Whoa, and we got Spiritomb. Dark Ghost. I think we got to refill Moon Blast. Because some of these Pokemon are Moon type, like the Sneasel is Dark and Ice, and these Flamethrower will be effective against them. Super effective. It's like a countdown where it goes down, he's like Rain Chill. Because he's on fire. I'll let you appreciate the music a little bit. Yeah, you can see it's kind of got the same difficulty level as Mega Man. Just like bunches of enemies, pitfalls and such. Of course, the bigger enemies take more hits to defeat. We're gonna look at the further. Watch out for these Arcos. Since they're dark and flying, Ice Beam does good damage against them. Although, to be honest, really any attack does well against the hovering around kind of Pokemon. Even Razor Shell defeats them with one hit. It's just, you gotta juggle defeating those Arcros along with platforming. Thankfully, one of them dropped Max Revive. Small Leather Berry, don't do that. Absolute Moon Blast, me. Spiritomb. Now finally made it to this boss. It's now time for us to go face our 5th boss, Umbreon. Now explain Umbreon's elemental attacks. He will use Dark Pulse and Assurance. Dark Pulse is that little shield he creates around himself. As long as that's on him, he will not be able to be damaged. So you gotta wait until he fires Dark Pulse at you or damage you again. As for the hand, that's Assurance. And that's usually more effective against you if you're trying to run away from him.
Sneak around that!
Anyway, Umbreon is defeated. Now we get the 5th key to Team Rocket's base. And of course, learn a new TM. Dark Pulse. Yeah, funny thing, in Pokemon Legends Arceus, I can show you that Samurai's Hisuian form is actually a Dark type, which can explain why he can learn Dark type moves. Anyway, we got 3 Eeveelutions left. And since we've learned Dark Pulse, I guess next let's go after Espeon, the Psychic Pokemon Master. Yes. Unlike the other stages, Espeon's stage is a little different because this stage actually takes place inside your mind. You never have the psychic types. Try to defeat their victims with their greatest weapon of all, their victims' own mind. Now we're gonna climb up. Although you can kind of see this stage looks a lot like Snake Man stage from Nightmare 3. I just basically recolor everything from green to more of a magenta color. Lots of Psychic type, even Cadaver here. We even got Love Effect, the classic Team Rocket. There's some unknown here as well. Unknown J, unknown O, unknown S, unknown H. So that's like an Easter egg or something. Spoiler, it is. Anyway, moving on. I'm talking about Easter eggs and stuff like that. These Zoonosis. Apparently, if you create a lot like this Zoonosis nest here. You kind of see that some of the weapons aren't doing as much damage as like a Harpulse would. Swords here all around. We got a max motion as well as a max revive, so that's fun. Come on. Yeah, we got lots of brain chips around here. This is one of those things. So Cadaver uses psychic attacks, those things like to hold it on you, so be careful. There you can kind of see it's kind of a trick with that pattern there. Yeah, Espeon's trying to trick you, thinking that this is some other place. It's actually taking place inside your mind. Maybe Espeon is tricking you to think that this is inside of your mind. That. Kind of explain Dark Pulse's power a bit. It can block one projectile for a certain amount. And if you touch enemies with it, it doesn't really cost any power. It only costs power if you block bullets or if you throw it at it, like so. The only problem is it requires you to get like pretty close to your enemy in order to do damage with it. Anyway, it's now time for us to go take on our 6th boss, Espeon. E-S-P-E-On. Explaining Espeon's Psychic type moves, we'll use Psybeam and Psyshock. You can also use Dark Pulse to try a blocker shot, that costs energy. Better to just try to shoot it at him instead.
I was about to call it a day.
Sorry, him. My bad. I keep forgetting all the evolutions I used in this game were male. It's just their design throws me off sometimes. It's because Espeon kind of looks like a girl. Anyway, learn TM, Psyshock. Psyshock will basically kind of work like Hornet Man's Hornet Chaser back at Mega Man 9. And we have Espeon defeated. We only have 2 Pokemon Masters left. Fortunately, next, well, since there are no ground-type Eeveelutions, I had to make the second exception here with the electric types. So in this game, electric types are weak to Psychic-type attacks because it messes up electric current. Well, Mind Waves mess up electric currents. So next, we're going to face Jolteon, the electric Pokemon Master. Sorry if you heard that, I'm just drinking some tea. Anyway, we're starting out in the power plant. Kind of looks like my Smart Man stage from Mega Man 3. We're going to be dealing with a lot of electric-type enemies. One of the most hated weaknesses, electricity. Everyone knows water and electricity don't mix. This is no exception. Electric-type enemies like Muscle, Raiden, Delicate, even Sinks is here. A lot of electric currents going through the borders of the stage. What's funny is Jolteon is actually the first of the Pokemon Masters I had to decide more like boss mechanics. Jolteon was the major Pokemon Master that I tested boss mechanics on. And we also got those test spikes there, which are charged with electricity, so definitely don't want to touch those. Those blocks you step on will kind of push you into them. Maybe got another control rolling around. Anyway, get a max potion. And up here, and we got Flapping, shooting electric balls. Now going down here, you want to be a little careful. So we got spikes. That's another thing common in internet games. Spike balls. Mostly just rapid fire in this place against all the enemies. Getting his arms to shoot sparks at me. Power's full, so I don't need these lemon berries. It really is a citrus berry right now. Nope, it's taking good shakes. That's the death spikes. Made it to the boss door. Now it's time to take on our 7th boss, Jolteon. Now explain Jolteon's elemental moves. He uses Wild Charge and Thunderbolt, which both are pretty devastating against you, since you are a water type. Psyshock does the most damage against Jolteon. And when it uses Wild Charge, it cannot be hit, so you gotta use it before. You gotta use Psyshock before it decides to use that.
That'll slow you down.
But thankfully, Jolteon gives like an audio cue when it's about to use Wild Charge. You hear like a buzzing sound effect. Jolteon's very fast when he uses Wild Charge, so you always have that. We've also learned Thunderbolt from Jolteon. Thunderbolt kind of works a lot like Thunder Beam from Eevee Man's Mega Man 1. Anyway, Jolteon out of the way. There's only one last Pokemon Master left to defeat. Vaporeon, the Water Pokemon Master. Yeah, they're now at the water treatment building. They look a lot like Bubble Man's stage from Mega Man 2. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get out the Leaf Blade here, since Thunderbolt's more effective against Vaporeon anyway. First, we're gonna be dealing with some of my types of enemies. Water types. Shelter was behaving a lot like a Metal. We had Pample earlier. We've got some Krabbies. And Artillery, shooting Gamma Rays. Oh, watch out, please. Thankfully, we're in water now, so we can jump higher than usual. Now going in here. Lots of water. And more crabbies. Yeah, this is my kind of stage. Going through the water. Also, just like jumping in the water. These are like a huge jump boost. Got more water related enemies like 4C and Staryu. Unfortunately, I didn't get a place to put in a Starmie. That would have been fun. 3 Staryus try to form a wall, but Leaf Blade's no match for Leaf Blade's no match for those Staryus. Or actually, Staryus are no match for Leaf Blade, I meant to say. Going through here, more waterfalls. Oh, we even got Magikarps. Funny. Just imagine you're just trying to like go across here and then all of a sudden Magikarp blocks your way. You get hit so you fall here. It's like death of my Magikarp. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? Thankfully I didn't jinx myself by saying that. Now we made it to the boss goal. Actually, this is the only boss in the game that you get to fight underwater. We're gonna switch to Thunderbolt. Now let's go fight the last Pokemon Masters, Vaporeon! Yeah, Vaporeon elemental moves. He will use Aqua Jet and Water Gun. But at least you can jump higher than normal. However, you cannot jump too high. If you do, you will get launched into spikes. Those spikes will kill you if you touch them.
Hit the showers.
But thankfully, if you know all the Pokemon's weakness types, you can easily kill each Pokemon Master in 7 hits. Whereas to the normal 28 hits with Razor Shell. Earned our last TM, Aqua Jet. Finally, a move that Joshawott can actually earn. Yes, we've now gotten and defeated all 8 of the Eeveelutions, the Pokemon Masters, and gotten all 8 of the keys. That means there's only one last place left to go. Team Rocket's base. Which we'll do in the next episodes. See you guys on the other side.